things was kinda wild. I think we ignore those. It's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, by listing like subtitles and stuff while watching for those. So hoping there's animation and all of those. Yeah, like if you want to hear this story, I guess you have to put it on your own, I guess. That is unfortunate, but my Florida, right? All we left are the same judgment here, really. You know, avoid these jellyfishings. Signed all the stuff that's being fair, and it's what we want by cities.
Integrating new PDA data.
These are so well known, they kind of break like the settings I have on both. Sorry though, Cat, but that's just the way this game is. It is an MB game, and it's below my floor properly all the time.
Integrating new PDA
yeah, that
data.
is extremely loud. I know where everything is though, so I don't really need to read any of this. But if you were playing this on your own, you kinda need to read everything that's there, like all nasty stuff. If you don't read anything, you don't know anything. So I don't recommend skipping any of it like I am. Yeah, just like because of like the stream that I'm doing, I can't really do, but I think because of the way my stream works, I guess it's the reason why I can't do any of it. Anyway, there's some exploring to do down here. What are these boxes? They're gonna be a bit dangerous and evil. Try to find every innocent likes. Now, Lloyd is trying to like make he guns. Oh, and the make it to million that like Bentley. Front grab as much magnetic type as it can while layer 2. So there's so much to sing around here. Perhaps I'll let some more regular kite.
Remember the materials
With steel 2 time and coal.
You will be liable to reimburse
Oh my god.
price. Your current bill stands at
Just thank you for that, not order. Hello, Evan. Thanks for the giant, scary thought while we're exploring this scary, under the water zone that's making me very tense. Giant release of energy? Maybe that's good, though. Balls of rock, if it's in the form of the sword, but, whatever, right? I'll take it. Yeah, hello to you, Kel. Hi again. Now, I think I was all emotionally prepared for your farts and stuff today, so feel free to lie and accuse all mood sound or things, I guess. What are we looking for? Nanglin's kite, right? There's lots of it around here. If you're curious about the sound or stuff, you can use the exclamation point and blurb tone and the of the extension, yeah, that you'll be able to play whatever sounds like up in here. Send me leave now, expect enough time in here. Well, the auto lock on your knees, so I think we'll just leave now and sign away out. After a day this fun, well, Gaddy is so far. I think Embrace was a really good idea, actually. So I feel pretty refreshed and stuff. Yeah, the stream today has been super chill, I think, way better than normal. I definitely feel like it was a good thing to do for sure. I was super exhausted yesterday, though. I can better it was like a moon four thing, so it's a bit worried, but yeah, everything seems to have worked out fine at least. It was just like lucky today, maybe in fact, yeah, I am feeling pretty good. Okay, no snag kite now, no lady. I might need something for the moose. Oh, we don't have enough elements for the whole already for us, then. We can't get the sonar, though. I might could use it before, but it might be useful to our tell. Let's make it and see what it does. What do we need for that? I totally forgot. I won't be a billion line could set day 2 by the way, not bothers. Let's see here, was tube men the type right? I think I put goals in Julia and Bullet Art. We will be using Ball Reflect. Now we know where it is and it's pretty close by, so I don't mind you see it. Let's see what the sonar is saying because I've never used it before. So there we go. What's the next stuff Creed was putting up? Probably the whole reinforcement, I guess. Eventually we'll get my first shield defense system thing. A painting called the White Arrow Gel. Let's make the arrow gel start. So it looks like painting what's that? It's 3 and 2 Palka. Often do I sell blood, so I need to go with the copper. Which for the arrow gel video was like 2 release. What am I totally sure though? Because I think I dropped those. Yeah, I want to flat those, not gruff on the site too really much. Oh, hi, Chirot. I didn't find Mr. Message. It's a bit hard to read the messages on BG, but hello, found too. Oh, wow, I thank you, Lake Tackle Barracks Brutal. If I try to follow on Peak, I am multi-streaming, by the way. Stream, most of my audience is over here on Paynet. But yeah, I hope fly 8. Anyway, thank you for following me. Yeah, before I get distracted again. Looks like it's only one of these each, actually. Let's make 2, let me move one later. Okay, yeah, I am multi-streaming. So I might eat rich and looks hake at the same time, really. I do try to summon people, but it might take stream roll. But yeah, it is quite nice to be everywhere at once. Doesn't even want people to talk to me at least, which is kind of why I want to keep on with the license. It's been super hard to grow my stream, so I think being everywhere that I can be at the same time is really what I should be doing. Yeah, I've got my trust in the worship every site I think, so I should be able to keep track of who follows where at least. I don't know why this is, but most of my audience seems to be all wrong late. It's where I have been most like success growing, or really YouTube has been awful, Twitch has been surprisingly bad too. My god, I'm old and I expected Twitch to do the best, but like for whatever reason, Cheek is doing like the own best. Honestly, like, I really did expect Twix to deal the best. YouTube has been awful too. But yeah, I am glad I found like some success, or at least. But yeah, all my streams are like multi-streamed on those 3 platforms, so whatever you do, so like, oh, well, like. Yeah, I hope that I have like somewhere for everyone. What I really need to do is like use the multi-string restring, like saying that connect all the chats together. They have a pretty like decent RAM relay bot that I should probably be using, but I will have to pay for it. Fiction's a bad algorithm, like really. But she didn't have a solid of 3 star the public streaming to nobody. That is what it feels like. We had one singular person who said hello from there to fix it. And that's usually like par for the course from Twitch, really. We've had more people on YouTube honestly say hello today with his quick sunny. So what I expected of Ona. Honestly, like if you're streaming, I'd recommend doing Kick and YouTube at the same time.
Vital signs.
Because forget about Twitch, honestly, like it is not as good as I thought it would be. Wow, that's something we should build inside, by the way. An aquarium, like for sure, we should do that. What I was thinking of is the interior. Well, we don't have a girl bed. We have play parts though. How many music for like another base laundry? 6 site cleaning, Astra, 6 warmers. Although how in base module of it. Yeah, a lot of people like cake is so pretty new, isn't it? I'm glad like some people are willing to check it out despite being stuck to white. Which are like we call it. I should have been stuck to Barrow and Twitch or YouTube, which people seem me very stubborn to move away from. Keep with the lateral looks, yeah. Yeah, let's make a nice like form of pure scent. So we'll put when quotes like on the thing here. Maybe every corner would put up some pop rubies. Now we'll grow potatoes in these, I think. But yeah, cake is a very vanilla. I think it's like potato went into beta this year, really. So yeah, it is extremely new, but like it hasn't been like the best over here for me, really. Studied for small streamers is definitely the place you want to be for sure. But despite when you hear about gambling or whatever, I guess can't that aside to be honest and let's get into it. There is really no reason not to, which actually since it seems to be is like reading one of these. Okay, that's whirlwinds. You can barely see it, but it is getting bigger and bigger. I'm hard to tell that I'm multi-streaming, but yeah. The thing that says kick some go like the bottom of the thing there should make it pretty obvious, I hope. It's but risky a little bit. Especially considering Lefty could get banned at any moment from Twitch or multi-streaming. But yeah, what if for that reason I'd recommend like Cake and YouTube. Because Twitch's policy still literally often unbreaks friendly to this. I took last week 2 more bill likes the hordes. And then we build the aquarium and we'll have some food finally. We had some pretty questionable decisions lately and Dan went on chick. There is a thing that you can go into on your profile on Tik to hide the hot tub section and the gambling section entirely, so... yeah, I'd say for that reason it's better than Twitch already. Then there's Radio Pro and the Rolling Stone, they're gonna be paying streamers a salary to be on their site. I believe it's something like $16 an hour, up to 10 hours of stream. So that's like the biggest reason why I want to be here. It really is like the most exciting reason to be on Chick Released. Yeah, but even someone like me can have a job who has never had one before is like enticing, really. It's not the reason I started streaming, but once I found out about it, it really was like a reason to stick around. And I had fun with it too, really, so I want to cheat on it going for sugar. Although I put the review, by the way. Maybe I would put it here. Yeah, we do have a message on its radio, by the way, so what's in the list?
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's...
oh, the sunbeams.
well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates.
God, where's the timer now? They're
It'll
coming in
take us
next
a couple
40
of days
minutes.
to align our orbit. Should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers, the weather holds.
I almost
Don't
forgot
leave us
about
waiting.
that.
Sunbeam out.
God, well, we're playing for them, and I we really have to hurry up and make our sing now, don't we? What do I make, Swan? Unless the thing wasn't that, like, the water saying... we need floppers or... oh god, I wasted when I flopper in the reef, though. Oh, we're going Mathros at the top their beaks. I'm trying to fiddle up the copper back like it's solo content, like we can find it no problem. Oh my singers. So there's the landing site. That's pretty far away though. Yeah, that's how that mountain, isn't it? Spot to go over there and wait. Probably like 2 or 3 minutes before that's gonna land, I think. It might be the best time it'll already do what I think. And yeah, we have a lot of building to do really before then. So what we need also, Paul, I think, is cauldron. Breeding, they don't want to take aiming through, well that's fine. Really, backstream like honestly. And that heritage makes things coppered. And the Tokanuck, which is just a bad decision, is like again a little bit too. Yeah, I was hoping there for a little bit. I was like finding some 6 sets too. But yeah, the main reason I decided to like focus on Cheek more than anything else really is because of their stupid like ad policy. Having 3% of like a sponsor staying on a new screen was like ridiculous. The champ take up more than like a certain sign, and then you have to like be aware of that. Like that is so like frustrating. Over here, I'm probably going to have to worry about sponsors at all, so like I can do whatever I want and still be successful, which is quite nice. If the site isn't there yet, well, it is pretty close. It's close enough.
Oxygen.
It's close enough to make me want to be over here so tired, really. Yeah, a tree acts like they're doing nothing to like entice you to use their site really. The one thing good about it really is that it has like name recognition. Name recognition, their video editor too is pretty good. But on the Veerpit stack too, the only reason to be over there really is because of name recognition. But the Audi How account is something like you would use a gift. And the chickens is better than video quality, especially. But then having banished this with the video quality's Firegram on Twitch. And that was the biggest surprise about using Tick, to be honest, that day. Oh my gosh. Still not going that tiny little. We don't have copper action, let's head act now. I'm like super running low on water too, so in need of like a raft now. But yes. When I got the rumors about CX being liked, connection to stake.com was a bit worrying. I was a bit worried that they might be using this site as a final, or what do you call it, just for gambling. A recent decision to just block the gambling section entirely based on user preference, that was surprising. It's not really expected at all, to be honest, so yeah, it is quite nice. Especially hiding the foot trap and pool section, which I find very annoying. Vaticanans are asks. Not annoying, but like, it feels weird that even let this happening, Sharon. Honestly, like, it's surprising that that's how any opened on Twitch. But the first thing you see when you go to Twitch, I think used to be Amaret's channel. Funnily enough, he's like signed a contract with Cake now and is over here. But yeah, I don't see her stream like what she's like. But he's live. It's not the first thing I see when I come to the site. Yeah, honestly, you can hide Amaranth and Tiger, which is kinda like nice. Anything else? What's I doing? We're building this thing, we're a dish thing. Okay, we can suddenly build this, by the way. Where do we cook for this? We might expand up, and we're gonna expand out in this plane more out here. So I think he put it on this well.